everybody to our version of HP's Garage, not in Palo Alto, but up here in the Silicon Forest. My name is Sue Richards, and I'm the global head of an organization called Microfluidic Technology and Operations in HP's print division. I want to thank you for joining us today. I have the honor to introduce some very distinguished guests for this session. Let me start with Enrique Loris, who is our CEO of HP, U.S. Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon, Tuan Tran, who is our president of Print, and Dr. Morty, who is the president of OSU for about a month now. And I am going to take the opportunity to turn it over to Enrique. We will start with some comments.
Okay. Thank you. First of all, Sue, thank you for the very nice words. And Senator and Dr. Murthy, thank you for joining us today. And members of the press, thank you for coming here. Both Senator and OSU have been great supporters of our facility for many years. And the fact that they were able to be here today is very important for us. This facility started more than 30 years ago for HP. And as you can see, we have been working on all sorts of technologies during the last 30 years. And our plan is to continue to invest in the technology that is being developed here, to upgrade the facility and for it to continue to be one of the great facilities and technology centers for HP. And this is where the support from Senator Wyden expanding and approving the CHIPS Act has been so important. Because thanks to that, we will be able to continue to invest, expand our capabilities here, and make this one of the fantastic facilities of HP in the future. So Senator, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here today. And now the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Enrique. And I'm going to make this a filibuster-free zone, folks. And I want everybody to know, first of all, for Oregon, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. We all know that advanced chips are needed every single day for what makes our lives and our economy come together and prosper. And we need these advanced chips desperately, as we talked about, Enrique. Right now, we have to look to Korea or Taiwan, sometimes Singapore, and as a result of this enormous need and its link to good-paying jobs in manufacturing here in our state, as the chairman of the Senate Finance Committee, I authored the $24 billion investment tax credit program in order to manufacture these advanced chips and do it, if I have my way about it, right here in Corvallis, Oregon, right here in the facilities that we are in. And here's what it really comes down to. Our CHIPS legislation had two parts. The research and development part, which I believe in very deeply. And Oregon, here, Intel and elsewhere, has been on the front lines in cutting-edge research and development. But in addition to research and development, we need to make things. And that's what you can do in fabs. And I know that they have a variety of discussions to have with respect to how to make decisions with respect to manufacturing facilities and where they're going to be. But I'm really excited about learning today that there's a real opportunity now with the space actually being available for an expanded fab. That's not some far removed, speculative kind of idea. That's here and now. And the president and his wonderful staff had this discussion with me, and I just want everybody to know this is right up at the top of what I believe the priority list needs to be for our state to grow and attract more high-skill, high-wage economic opportunities and the workers. Because all over the country, there is now a debate about how you're going to manufacture these advanced chips. Now remember, These aren't the kind of memory chips you use in your phones. These are the advanced chips. These are the ones that allow you to be on the frontier of economic opportunities. I saw one of the great products, the MEMS, as I guess is called here on this wonderful campus. And I just think what we need to do, and this is why I wanted to come today. As you know, there are a couple of things going on here over the next 15 days. I'm going to kind of speculate about what they might be when I hear a few things going on. I wanted to come here because I wanted to use this opportunity to learn exactly how this $24 billion investment tax credit package could serve this community, this company, and create those high-skill and high-wage jobs. Because what I've learned is that they have an opportunity to grow the fabrication part of the semiconductor agenda. They have the opportunity to do it here, and that is particularly exciting news. We obviously, in our state, feel strongly about it. We had a special task force that was co-chaired by Maria Pope, the governor, and myself, and we really said, as we conducted those discussions, that HP and its employees are an essential brigade in the battle plan for Oregon to build an even stronger chip industry in our state. And it's the Willamette Valley, it's the Silicon Forest, it's frankly statewide, because I have town hall meetings in every county. I've had 1,037, and all these itty-bitty counties are coming up and saying, can we have an opportunity to be part of this? We have ideas, we have workers, we have products. So I see the teamwork of the state semiconductor report and the federal CHIPS law as a natural bread and butter combination. And in effect, if I can just continue the analogy, you all are setting the table for this spectacular opportunity and this set of good jobs for Oregonians. And specifically, these good paying jobs in the Willamette Valley, they get leveraged by the law that I wrote. As a result of that law, the investment tax credit is 25%. It starts next year. So if we have the good fortune of HP expanding in this campus and starting next year, the investment they make, 25%, comes off when they make that investment. And by the way, it is a yearly 25% investment tax credit. So it will continue over time. So I'm proud to be able to tell friends and neighbors and folks in the Willamette Valley that I was the author of this legislation. People always say, Ron, what goes on back there? Does anything ever get done? What do you guys, all you guys fight about it? Well, on this issue, we had from the Senate Finance Committee 3 Democrats and 3 Republicans in the United States Senate. On the Senate Finance Committee, the go-to committee on economics. And I think that is really a statement about how strongly our country feels about taking this opportunity to expand manufacturing in our country. And I just want Oregonians to hear that as their senior senator, I think this opportunity is an opportunity of a lifetime for success that will be an incredible economic multiplier in terms of more jobs, more skilled workers, even stronger communities. And I just want the good people at HP to know I'm in this battle every step of the way. Thank you all. Thank you for running.
Hi, my name is Quan Tran. I run the printing and imaging business for HP. And so again, thank you very much for being here today, our special guest. I just want to take a few minutes to talk about the innovation here at the Corvallis site and how important that is for HP. And if you look in the wall in the back, there's no better illustration about the history of innovation we have at the Corvallis site than that wall. I mean, everything from our calculators to notebooks to our core ink technology really initiated from Corvallis. And when I talk about Corvallis, I'm a little bit biased because I'm actually a local product from Oregon. So I grew up and went to high school in Salem, Oregon, and went to school at a university just down the street that will remain nameless. But started my career here at HP actually in this facility 31 years ago. Been part of a lot of the innovation, so super excited to be here and talk about that. One of the key innovations that we're highlighting today is really around our core inkjet technology innovation, so the MEMS technology that we had the pleasure of sharing with Senator Wyden this morning. That technology is really the underlying technology in all of our inkjet cartridges. This technology is embedded in our core, small inkjet printers, all the way up to our industrial printers, and now to our 3D printers, printing both plastic as well as metals. And so for us, this is a foundation technology that powers the $20 billion printing and imaging business that we have. And it's a great opportunity to actually take advantage of the CHIPS Act, work very closely with Oregon State, and actually take that technology to the next generation. So we're super excited about the partnership. We actually are looking at, and the CHIPS Act gives us an opportunity to look at ways we can bring back even some of the investments we've made overseas and bring those back here in Corvallis, because it's so important for us to have our development center, our prototype center, and our manufacturing center all in one place. So again, I just want to stand up and thank you very much for the work that you've done for HP, for the people of the state of Oregon, and just know how much we appreciate that.
Thank you.
So I'll turn it over to the floor.
Madam President, we legislators are very deferential to the President.
Well, I'm glad to hear that somebody's differential.
Yeah, there you are.
There you are. Great. Thank you so much for being here. I have to tell you how delighted I am to be here today in support of this big effort to support our semiconductor industry. I was looking at all of these inventions in the back and so excited by all of it. I should tell you that I am a mechanical engineer by training and have worked on MEMS, have worked on thermal management of microelectronics, nanoscale heat transfers. This is really up my alley. I was just so excited to hear all about the work this morning.
And we're hiding.
Oh, I already have a job, so I don't think Gorsh would take too kindly to my jumping back into inkjet printing, but it's extraordinarily tempting. Now, of course, HP has been a neighbor and a friend and a collaborator and a partner for many years, and I'm really looking forward to continuing that partnership. And thank you, Senator, both for being deferential to me, but for being such an amazing force behind the entire semiconductor initiative, both nationally and for your leadership of the Semiconductor Task Force, which has done such important work. So thank you so much for your energetic leadership here. We are absolutely committed to collaborating and to advancing this work in the semiconductor area and the microelectronics industry more broadly. Now, some of you will have heard last week that we just announced a $200 million research and education center. This is called the Collaborative Innovation Complex, and in fact is named after Jensen and Laurie Wong, the Jensen and Laurie Wong Collaborative Innovation Complex. And this will underpin our research and teaching to support the semiconductor industry and, of course, broader technology development as well. And so this will give us the basis for collaborating not only inside OSU, but across business and with government agencies. We will be, it will support a large supercomputer complex, virtual reality installations, and will support work all across the board in semiconductors, in climate science, oceanography, forestry, marine work as well. And so we look forward to collaborating with our partners in business and industry to push that forward. And so, I don't want to say too much more. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to be here, to deepen our relationships, and thank you, Senator, again for all your help and support in the year. Thank you.
Okay, and with that, we're going to conclude this portion. I want to thank everyone for coming, and we are super excited about what we do here today, what we plan to do in the future, and for all the support that we're getting toward expanding this capability in the future for Oregon and for Corvallis with their university partners as well. With that, we'll conclude